Hi guys, it's Beth. Welcome back to my channel, and today is my last share for the Use It Up 2020 challenge. And since it is December 2020, and this is actually transitioning into an official collaboration next year called Smash Our Stash 2021, and it is co-hosted by myself and Teresa Russell from Fresh and Renewed here on YouTube. And the collaboration is already full at this point, but you are definitely encouraged to play along with us throughout the year and work on smashing your stash as well. I have loved this challenge that I gave myself in 2020 because it helped me kind of just focus on using up stuff in my stash. And I never really focused on one particular type of item each month. I tried to focus it around whatever projects I was working on that month, and to, pull items from my stash and try and actually use them up instead of just use them like one or two and put them back. And it's been really fun, and I do feel like, I don't know that I've made a dent, but I do feel like I've cleared a lot out of my stash. So the first items I'm going to focus on, this was a partial sheet of Christmas stickers. It had like Santas and reindeers, and it had a little bit of foiling detail on it. And then I don't know where the other ones went, but I did have a couple of these sheets that had like the tab stickers on them that was left over from an older sticker sheet. I had made a December daily journal for myself and my daughter last year using up a Christmas pad, and my youngest daughter wanted one as well. So I pulled out some random papers from my stash and focused on using those, and I made her a journal and then decorated it again with some other items that I was trying to use up. So this is harvested from a Christmas card that I received somewhere throughout the years. It had been in my stash for a while, so I decided to use that on the front of the journal. And then throughout the journal I just kind of pulled out items in my stash. And she's already done a little bit of journaling. But here are like those Christmas tabs that I used. It's like, two-sided, and so I use those in some cases to write the day. And then here's one of those Santa foily stickers. Another one of those tab. I think I used like 3 or 4 of the tab. Here's another one of some more of those foil stickers. Another tab. So I'm not going to show the whole journal, but that is how here we go. Here's like a big one of those foil stickers. And I just used him as my number Santa, saying 22nd, 22. And then here's the last tab that I used. So those, I think one of the things that this helped me focus on was using a lot of those partial sheets of things, like those partial sheets of stickers that you didn't want to throw away, but it only had a few stickers left on it or a few embellishments left in the pack, to finally get them used up and out of my stash. The next thing I'll show real quick, I've already shared these in the Stick Your Side of Crafting video that I did yesterday, but I used 2 sheets of the die cuts with a view. It was a sticker value pack, but they were winter themed stickers and they would look like photos. And so I made a bunch of like just winter cards using up those stickers, as well as some other stickers from my stash or like some other die cuts that I had. And then I also used up some Creative Memories winter themed stickers in the same way, just kind of combine them with some other stickers, die cuts, and created some winter cards with those. So I'm not going into detail on these because I just did that yesterday. But when I was doing those, I also made this one. This was another part of a greeting card I had received that I had saved because I thought it was a really pretty picture. And so I used the same black snowflake paper that I had used when I was using up the stickers. I just added this on, and it already had the white border that was on it. And so then I just added like this label maker type sticker for my stash that just says reflect. So I thought that was a pretty winter card as well. But when I was making these cards, I was focused on the stickers, but I also did use up some scraps of winter paper, like loose paper from my stash. And then I also pulled out a couple other like full sheets that I still need to try and finish off. But it did help me use up some of those loose papers in my stash. So the last group of items, in December, I was on a big push to finish 2013 photos, like getting them scrapbooked, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to make it, but I have made a bunch of pages, but I'm still only like in February because there's just so many pictures. But I did use up, I had these I think they're from papercraft, but it was just like the pea eye candy, and they were shaker bubbles. And they were from 2004, but these were the birthday girl ones, and so they've been in my stash for a long time. So I decided to finally use them up on a 2-page layout of my oldest daughter's second birthday. She's going to be 10 in January. This is when she was 2. So I just kind of pulled in 2 on each of the layouts, because if you remember, if you followed me for a while, I make similar layouts for myself and my 2 daughters' album. So a lot of times there's 3 different layouts or pages that I make for all of our albums. So this was one of them, and I still need to finish the journaling on it, but I did use 2 of those little shakers on that layout, and then I used 2 on this layout as well. So that finished off that pack of these shakers. So next were some epoxy stickers by Sticko, and they were just like little girl themed. Yeah, it just says girl. And I want to say I've had these for a while too, but I don't see a date. Oh, unless it was, 2011. There we go. And they were really cute, but they never really stuck very well, so I ended up adding some glue to help them stick. But this is another layout, and it was nice because I used up a pre-embossed sheet of white paper from my stash. I don't know if you can see, but it's got little bows embossed in the paper. And so I knew I wanted to use the stickers, and so I just I had this picture that kind of coordinated with the colors of the stickers pretty well, and so I kind of pulled those colors into the scrap pieces of paper that I pulled from my stash. So these were scraps of pattern paper that I used up as well. But you can see I used a bunch of those epoxy stickers throughout this layout. That used up, I think I had maybe used 1 or 2 of the stickers previously, but that used up the bulk of the pack. And then I had this pigtail, and I don't remember if there was an S somewhere, but I don't know where it went. So it was pigtails, but the S was gone. So I just took the sticker that said pig and then the letters for tail, and then pulled out another epoxy S from my stash. So it doesn't match perfectly, but then I also used a heart that kind of tied in with that S. It's from that same letter sheet, just to kind of help tie it in a little bit. But I just thought this was cute, and I can use it when she gets a little older and actually has pigtails. So that was another sticker sheet down. And then this last one actually, I think this one was from Target, but it's Me and My Big Ideas Soft Spoken Embellishments, and it was called Brand New Baby, and 2009 is when this one was from. But it was more of a gender neutral type set of embellishments. And so this was when I took my youngest home to meet my family in Evansville for the first time. And so this was just kind of pictures of some of my family members that were holding her. And so I used pretty much the whole pack on this layout. I used one set, Brand New Baby, as my title, and then Welcome to the Family. It was kind of a secondary title because that's really what it's about, is meeting the family. And then I just added the rest of the stickers from the pack. So this month I used up a bunch of paper, random loose paper from my stash, which is nice because that is what I have the most of. And then we have 3, well, of regular stickers, probably like 3, and I'm not even going to count that one, 4 packs, 4 sheets of stickers, and then 3 packs of like other sticky type embellishments. So these were all dimensional stickers, these were the epoxy, and then these were the shaker bubble pieces. So, and then I used up, you know, some pieces like this that I had saved from cards that I'd received in the past, because anytime I get a card, rather than just recycle it, if it has something that I could use on it, you know, on another project in the future, I always try and save it. And so I have a bunch of those in my stash as well. So I feel good about this month. You know, like I said, I tried to focus what I was using up on projects that I was already doing rather than create new projects for myself, just because I already had enough going on. But I have thoroughly enjoyed this challenge this year, and Paige, who is Stamp Girl here on YouTube, I will link her channel below. She has been awesome and been playing along with me on YouTube all year, and she has done some amazing projects and really used up a good amount of her stash, and I always love seeing what she makes because it's always gorgeous. So please be sure to check her out, and for all of you who have also played along throughout the year, whether it was on YouTube or on Instagram or just on your own, thank you. I hope that this gave you some motivation and inspiration to try and pull out items from your stash, especially like those older items. That's kind of something else I've focused on, is using up those really old items that have been around for a long time. But I've enjoyed it, and it's really helped me, and I hope that you have enjoyed it and that it was beneficial to you as well. But we are in the last week of December, the last week of 2020, so a very happy new year to you all. Thank you so much for your time today and throughout this year. I am so grateful for all of you, and I really hope that you're all having a crafty day.